Welcome back to Hammer Down. Today's video is going to be on this beautiful 1971 Plymouth Duster 340 Wedge. As you can see, it's a gorgeous car. It just has some slight issues on the passenger side quarter panel. I've gone ahead and taken a grinder and cleaned off a bunch of the body filler they have on here. As you can see, the rust pit is pretty bad. It's got a previous repair here with a very large weld on it. Runs down here, back probably 12 inches, and back down to the flange. Since the metal is pretty warped in this area now from this, we're going to go ahead and remove this entire section. It's got a bunch of holes blown through as well, so we're not losing anything. Here I've got my new piece marked out on a brand new piece of 18 gauge. I've gone ahead and cut it and began shaping it to the car. Once I have it trimmed back, here you see it sitting next to the old panel. This is a nice shot of the inner panel. I went ahead and cleaned up that rust and got some epoxy on before I installed the new panel. If you take a good look here, you'll notice that where the two panels meet, it's nice and flat and straight, and it has the same contour as the body of the car. This is going to make your life a lot easier when you get to this stage. Take your time welding, keep it cool. Here I'm just trying to get an equal amount basically on every inch of this area. Drag it across, up and down, just get a nice amount everywhere, front to back, top to bottom, fairly even. Then come back. You want to do that part pretty quickly so you can start fine-tuning it. Get it on there evenly, come back with your trowel, smooth it out, fix some areas, fine-tune it the way you want. Get the shape that you need. This is very important. The smoother you get this done, the easier your life will be when you go to block sand it and blend it out into the existing bodywork. I may need to go over this panel again to get it just right, but it will be a very thin coat, as this one is. Ends up being pretty thin once it's sanded. Here's a nice shot of it once the Bondo dried. I did space out and never took a picture of this car in primer. Here's the bodywork finish sanded in 80 grit. As you can see, it's very uniform, blends out very nicely. And since I spaced out and did not get a picture of this car in primer or paint, here's a nice gratuitous engine bay shot for you. Thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed.